Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. We got a code black, a code red, a code put him on jail cell 301 under the jail. I've seen something today that I did not think was possible to this extent. And you guys know when I read these stories, my brain just starts thinking, what is really going on? How could somebody even come to this conclusion where this is what they want to do? I try to really think and put myself in the person's shoes so I can understand what their mind frame would have been like. And then you see stories like this and you're just like, bro, you can't even get to that mind frame. So we have a gentleman named Malik Halfacre, and I'm just going to read the title of this story to you. Stimulus check argument sparked Indiana quadruple murder, family says. I just gotta take a sip of my yak. You might want to go get a drink for this one because I've never seen anything like this. So we're just going to read this from the top and I'm going to give some commentary throughout. An argument over a stimulus check led to a 25-year-old man to shoot the mother of his child and kill 4 of her relatives at an Indianapolis home, according to reports. So we have Malik Halfacre, who he's out here, he doesn't have a job, he's not even working towards something. Because if you don't have a job but you're working towards something, you got a vision and you focusing and you got an idea and you really grinding, feet on the ground running, I'm not gonna be one of those niggas that's like, you know, you can't do that, give up. Nah, chase that, but be realistic about what you're chasing. Think about it long term. Think about where you're gonna go. Have a plan. This guy had none of that. He's literally running around making babies and being a nigga. There's no nice way to say it, okay? And let me go ahead and say before we go on with this story anymore, CMB protocol is now in effect. If you don't know what that is and you're new to this channel, closed-minded black, I don't want to talk, I don't want to look at it from no POV. My mind is made up. Hey, Ron, man, you gotta I'm not understanding shit. Eat a dick. So a day before Malik Halfacre allegedly shot Janitress Moore on Saturday and gunned down her family, killing her young daughter, brother, mother, and cousin, the father of one of Janitress Moore's children wanted half of her $1,400 stimulus check, relatives told WXIN. So this guy really, bro, oh my God, do y'all understand that with the, I just want to put this in perspective, how little bit of money this is to kill 4 people over. Bro, oh my God, I'm sorry. This is like, oh my God. He killed each of these people in this family for like $190 if you really think about it. If somebody hired this nigga to do a hit, he's doing $190 hits. Do you guys understand that if he took half of that check, he would be able to buy a PlayStation 5 from StockX with no games? Like, what are you gonna do with $700 that requires you to say, if I ain't getting that 700, somebody finna die? What's going on? So we have some more context to this. The father of her youngest baby, Malik Halfacre, thought he should get half. She said, no, you don't deserve any of this. I work, I take care of our child, you do not do anything. He said, I really want half. She said, I'll give you $450, take it or leave it. He said, I'm gonna get that money. So she's offering from the $1,400 to give him $450. Mind you, he would still get a nice little cut. All he was missing from that half of that was $250. This bro can't get $250? Is that like, what is that, like a day's work? A day's work? You toting guns, running around, being a nigga, essentially. Let's just keep it being a nigga. You can't do 1 day's of honest labor to get $250? So she was gonna give him $450. He said, nah. I can imagine the stinky face. He probably did that face like, huh, Shraggy? You think I'm gonna get $450? Nah, I came in here to get $700, ma. What? Oh, no. Oh, no. You thought wrong. I'm getting that $700. I need that. I need my PlayStation 5 with no games off StockX. Come on now. I can pop into PS4 games. I got 2K. I can pop into 2. I think that's got one of the upgrades with the system. I can just play that joint until God of War, whatever, Ragnarok comes out, whatever they calling that shit. This was the day before. Johnson was told that on a Saturday evening, Janitrius was outside at the curb looking after her car when Halfacre showed up. She said he gave her an evil look and walked off, said Johnson, and he came back. Police said after Halfacre came back for a second time, 4 people were dead The mother of his child was wounded and the baby was missing. The ex-con was, oh, he's a con. Okay, never mind. This is like, okay, I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all, bro. When I'm hearing convicts committing crime again, you addicted to that pen, baby. Which is kind of like, that's a joke in itself, but in the same time, when you really do look into the prison system and what it does to those brothers' minds, it's kind of like, yo, it's not surprised they turn into repeat offenders in all seriousness. But during an exclusive interview, the family identified the dead as Janitra's 7-year-old daughter, Eve Moore, her brother, 23-year-old Daquan Moore. This young brother didn't even get to see 25, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. Her mother, 44-year-old Tamika Brown, and her cousin, 35-year-old Anthony Johnson. Malik came back in the house asking, "Where's the money?" said Johnson, repeating the account Janitra's told her. They're like, "What money? What are you talking about?" He said, "Where's the money? I need that money, Jake. Jake, where's the money?" Johnson said she was told when Halfacre started going through Janitra's purse. Daquan was trying to save his sister. He was taking up for his sister, said Johnson. He stood up and said, "You cannot have the money. You cannot have her money." That's what she said, and pushed Malik, and Malik pulled out the gun and just started killing everybody. This is open shut. He robbed 2 young people of their lives. A young brother out here didn't even get to see 25. A young girl won't go to prom. She won't grow old. She won't have kids of her own. Like, just completely robbed them of life. And then had the audacity to take, oh my God, hold on, y'all. I gotta take a sip of my drink. Holy shit. And then had the audacity to take his daughter and go on the run. It's just crazy. So let's continue. He shot Daquan first. He shot Anthony. He turned around and shot my auntie Tamika. My auntie Tamika said, "Malik," and he shot her again. So she got shot. She screamed like in disarray, like, "Yo, stop, Robert." And I'm like, "Sorry, auntie," and did it again. He came back and shot Daquan for the second time, and somewhere between, little baby Eve got hit somewhere and she was screaming. So him shooting everything up, this motherfucker went in there like Deadeye, just literally shooting from the hip, some Red Dead Redemption shit. Shot his own little girl too. I haven't said this in a while. I usually say this on stream. I don't know if I've said this on video. Sometimes when niggas die, bro, I want to run electricity through these criminals' minds so we can understand. We can understand. Cause I'm all for, like, if somebody tests you and you want to up the level of violence, if it's understandable, like you come home and, I mean, she got the dick at the back of her palate. She really tasting what that nigga had all week in her mouth. I can understand how that could pull somebody out the matrix, and even vice versa. She come home, you making eye contact with your wife as you just digging something out from the back, and you biting your lip as you looking deep in her eyes as you get one deep stroke before you say, "Baby, baby, please." I can understand if your wife pull out the 9 and air that shit out. But when we start talking about, like, oh my God, we're talking about, oh my God, we're talking about $700. We're talking about $700 that your wife or girlfriend, I don't know the exact connection, I just know he was the baby father, she was willing to break bread. She said, me and him went to the store. All we had dollars. We still got 50-cent cakes on LA. Like, oh my God. Johnson said Janitra's recalled that Halfacre took her and their infant daughter to the car, and after strapping the baby into the child safety seat, he re-entered the house to retrieve a milk bottle. He went back in the house, and then that's when he shot Anthony again when he was coming down the steps, said Johnson. When he went in the house, that was Janitra's cue to run for her life. He told her that she made him kill everybody, said Johnson. She made him do it. These niggas are fucking insane, bro. Yo, what? What? Oh my God. All right. Janitra's directed officers to the home a block north where the victims were discovered. At the same time, Lorenz Moore walked into the back door to find his brother Daquan and the rest of the family. "I see all my family's in there on the floor dead," said Lorenzo. "This nigga's gonna have to get some type of therapy. Imagine walking in the house and seeing all your family on the floor whacked. I could put the picture together how everything went down and how everybody went." Lorenzo said he was in disbelief. "I didn't even know that was my people on the ground suffering because they let a monster out of prison." Halfacre was accused of shooting a man 5 times on the city's northwest in early 2017, but was released from custody in 2018 after pleading guilty to a lesser charge. "We always knew that he carried a gun," said Lorenzo. "He didn't have a job, just laying around being lazy." Lorenzo said his sister was afraid of Halfacre. It was like you could feel this fear, but you never wanted to do anything about it because you're too scared and it might come to what it comes to, he said. Just him being angry about not having any money and not doing anything for himself, so he thought he would just take something from her. So that's just gonna wrap up that portion of me reading it. Again, I've seen some stories that just really make me scratch my head, but this one is really the most eye squinching, head scratching. I just got out the shower and I'm starting to perspirate from my back and under my arms again, and I ain't even been out the shower for more than 30 minutes type of story that just really makes me look around. It just makes me, I just don't understand it. Brother goes in, he decides he wants to turn into McCree out of fucking Overwatch and just starts shooting up people over what, $450? Let's keep it a bean. What are you doing with $450? That's not getting you one of them GPUs. It's not, you can't even get a 1080 Ti with that right now because everybody buying them up probably made the 1080 Ti's raise up in price again. You can't, it's not like he's like, yo, I need that to put in a down payment on an apartment. I don't even think you can, I think you probably need a G to do that. This is like, I'm telling you, under the jail, when he goes, let's run some electricity, let's get that fucking frontal lobes firing, let's see what's going on in that cerebellum. What's that shit from Waterboy, the Dublum Oblongata? Let's really understand all that, because I don't understand it and I'm alive. It's just the most insane shit. And I want to take this like a little left. And I'm going to take it a little left. I'm going to take it a little left because I know I'm probably going to get a comment stating there somebody's going to mention it to me. How did young Janitrus Moore even hook up with a nigga like this? Because I feel like the writing had to be on the wall with a nigga like this. This is like, when motherfuckers have that instinct in them, man, motherfuckers can't turn that shit off. Like, y'all, I'm sure everybody here has been around a person where you like, yeah, he a cool dude, but something is just fucking off with Roger, dude. Like, something is off, man. Like, something is turned down. When you around certain niggas, you can just tell, like, yeah, something is just turned down, like, on this nigga's empathy. Where if shit get to violence quick, we really gonna have to lay this nigga down permanently. Or he ain't gonna have no qualms about laying us down. So it's just, the entire thing is like, it's crazy. The thing that's the saddest about this little girl, that's the thing that's like, it's terrible, bro. It's just like the little girl didn't even get a chance, bro. She didn't even get out she didn't even get out of the starting area if this was a video game. She went to the starting area, a big boss monster came through, and she didn't even get a chance to play the game of life. All over $700. Holy shit. I'm just gonna wrap it up here because I don't really have anything else to say. I have no words. So, with that being said, let me know how you feel about this down in the comment section below. I don't even know how to transition properly from this, because it's like transitioning from like, yeah, 7-year-old girl just lost her life because some fucking because some brother that didn't have purpose for his life decided to rob other people of theirs. So it's hard to transition from that to like, hey, if you like the video, make sure to give it a like, check out the Patreon, you can dig it out from the back. Like, that's really hard to transition. I'm gonna do it though. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, as it always helps out the channel, and I need all the help I can get. Tell me how you feel about this insanity down in the comment section below, and if you haven't checked out that Patreon with more than 110 hours of additional content at the tip of your fingers for as low as $5, you can do that as well. So with that being said, I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Everybody have a great day, and I will talk to you guys soon.